Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for Phoenix 360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the dancer Olenka. Hello, Olenka. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I am terrific. Thanks so much, Olenka, for being with me today. And I'm really looking forward to sharing some of the performing work that you have up on your YouTube channel. Okay, if we tune into some of your dance reel at this point?
Absolutely.
All right, perfect. Okay, let's everyone now watch some of the dancing from Olenka.
Inside for resting time till it's not a bother with me. Till it's not a bother with me. Till, 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 till it's not a bother with me. Oh, oh. Bothering me. Oh.
Olenka, really beautiful. Love to see your dance expression. And can you tell us where are you from? And I'd love to hear your journey, some of the highlights of you becoming a dancing artist.
Well, I'm from Queens and I studied ballet at the School of American Ballet. And I performed with Marc Jacobs' Fall 2020 fashion show with choreographer Carol Armitage. I also appeared in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and I was in a dance photo shoot for Nikon Korea. And most recently, I danced in a social video for $1 Million Listings Ryan Serhant.
Wow, Olenka, those are all, excellent, progression of your history in terms of things that you've done and performed. It's really impressive and awesome. I love hearing about it. Now, can you tell me, like, during that process, or maybe before you had some of those breaks, were there any kinds of other dancers or performers that you really loved or were inspired by?
Oh, absolutely. I was really inspired by the golden age of Hollywood. One of my early dance teachers dated Ginger Rogers. So I was inspired by the Fred Astaire films, and I was really inspired to do like something with dance on camera, something like being a triple threat. I was very inspired by the golden age of Hollywood.
Oh, that's wonderful. And and I'm lucky too that I had volumes of that kinds of content that were favorites of my parents that we would listen to. And the golden age of comedy was a series of albums that they had. And of course, musicals in general were always great favorites of my mom. And it
Mhm.
was, I loved, she also was a dancer, and Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly and some of those great
Yeah.
iconic, Grace. So at any rate, I so appreciate and love that, you have this passion around that inspiration in particular, that time frame. And it's really magical that was caught in film. And now you're doing it, in a big stage way. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so let me,
very inspiring.
yeah, isn't it
Yeah.
indeed? And so, listen, you mentioned a number of things that you've worked on. Are you working on anything right now or that's coming up in the future that maybe if we tuned into your social channels, we might be able to learn about?
Yeah, so if you keep in touch with my Instagram at Olenka PG, one thing I have coming out soon is I was recently contacted to be a movement director for an IMG model's portfolio development shoot. So I set up the model and I set up her angles to get the like they wanted her to do a little jump. So kind of gave technical support in getting jumps to read on camera in a photo shoot where the camera stops the action. So I gave a little bit of technical support to get the move to read on camera, and I set up the model's pose so she could have this action move to read on camera a particular way. So that's the next thing that's coming out. And I'm also going to be working on a choreography with the choreographer from the Ryan Serhant project. We're going to be doing a promotional video for one of her classes. So those are the next two projects I'm going to be working on.
That's wonderful, Lenka. I mean, listen, you have really dedicated yourself in terms of your education and in terms of some of the progress and now your current events that are coming up. I mean, it's really inspiring. So we were definitely going to want to follow your social media. We're going to look forward to you coming up on Phoenix 360. I want everyone to tune into Olenka's social links that you can find below our interview today. And we will look forward to you coming up on Phoenix 360 soon. And thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure.